Alright, so the May Gacha revenues are out, and I think it definitely deserves its own video, especially to just go over how Black Clover is doing, pretty much during and after anniversary time. Global kind of got it on the 30th, so it's hard to really tell, but I think we should have a rough estimate of like the revenues that they're gonna get from the Annie, but I think that it's gonna continue on a bit at least. But then as for JP, we pretty much have a full understanding of what it's gonna look like. Now, I just want to talk about the other revenues a bit, and then we're going to get into Black Clover. So, for some reason, Genshin's not here. I don't know what I did to my Gacha revenue, but it just doesn't work. So, if you want to check out the revenue, I do recommend going to Gacha revenue. It's about the most accurate we're going to get. This is mainly only for mobile revenue, but yeah. So, I don't know. Genshin's not there. Star Rail's on the top, still doing very good with 50 million on CN. Now, one big thing is Solo Leveling Arise pulling in with almost $40 million in 3 weeks. Which, big congrats to them and just everyone who's really been grinding on solo leveling in terms of content. I really did want to push for Black Clover's anniversary, and I'm happy I did. Okay, I'm really enjoying JP right now. It's not even funny. I know I made a video complaining about 125, but I literally in the title said I love it. I gave the positives in that video, okay, and I think it is definitely a breath of fresh air. RTA is super fun. I'm going to make a video when I'm back, because obviously I'm not back yet, so that's one big thing that you guys have to know. But Solo Leveling Arise, amazing. Congrats to Painblade for absolutely blowing up my guy, bro. He's such a nice person. We were talking a bit. I'm just really kind guy. And yeah, I'm just really happy that out of everyone, he's the one who got the most success in the English community. So big dubs. Arknight's pulling in up to 35 million. I heard it was anniversary time, so it makes sense. Now, yeah, Genshin's on the bottom, but that I guess together is 50 million. That's why it's lower, but okay, I thought it was on the top. Anyway, Wuwa pulling in with such a huge amount of money for just CN, and then with Global, okay, that is a total of like 14, 15, 20, 25, sorry, 25 million is a lot, okay? So, big W to Wuwa, very fun game, and that's in 8 days. Guys, that is in 8 days. It came out, May 23rd? Same day as Black Clover anniversary, so huge dubs there. And one big one for me is AFK Journey. Still making 12 million is huge, considering what type of game it is, considering, well, also, they had a new season, right? But there was one unit release besides a, what's it called? An epic. Like, there was one legendary and one epic. Or no, what is it? I just know. There was one like yellow and one purple release. Like, it was only one highest rarity release this month being Asa. And then it was Soren who just released. But still very good money. And then we start scrolling down and, you know, pretty good. I mean, Fanpara actually jumped back up. I saw Toji got announced. So that's cool. I feel like Dokkan is making more than 4 million. I don't know. But anyway. Still pretty decent. Now, I'm honestly interested for Grand Cross. I just want to see the Grand Cross revenue real quick, and then we'll head to Black Clover. So, low-key, still a very good month. I mean, what it was anniversary, so it makes sense that the money jumped up pretty high, all things considered. The revenue definitely jumped up pretty good for them, like a good extra million on each server. Very nice. Now, let's go and see where Black Clover is at, and yeah, this is going to be a fun little trip down, okay? So we scroll. Oh, there it is. Black Clover Mobile making 1.1 million. My bad. I wish it was 1.6. So we're going to pull up this, okay? And I'm going to duplicate this and just get, what's it called? Oh, all right. Let's go to, not Garena. Let's go back and then let's see where JP is. Are you ready to do some scrolling? Are you ready to do some scrolling? Oh, we're not done. We're not done, guys. We're not done. Doesn't want to load. We're not done. Yep. It's a sad state that it is in. That is for sure. But we are going to talk about all of that. So I do want to see. I wish we saw before. But I guess that's all they recorded. Is that it? Oh, wait. Maybe we could scroll. I think that's it. Man. Okay. Well, let's see. So let's start with global. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll start with global. So now it's at 1.1 million. And considering that all we got this month was Zora and Vanessa, that's pretty good. Now, what we have to consider is that Spirit Dive did release May 30th. And the packs are really good. So only getting 1.1 million is a bit surprising. But if there is a bit of a jump next, like in June. Oh, okay. Wait. This says May 24th. Oh, May 2024. Okay, I'm stupid. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, Spirit Dive's revenue should be counted in this. So it is a bit rough, but I think the main reason is because a lot of the packs that they had were mainly for pulls, okay? And guess what? A lot of people are not summoning for Spirit Dive because they just, one, don't want to play mono green, or two, don't have Mario, etc. fully built. One of the stupidest things was only letting people get Charlotte if they used, that is loud, only letting Charlotte, only getting Charlotte if they use their SSR selector from the new pack if they spend like $100. So it really doesn't make sense to me how like they don't even let you get season 5 Charlotte, well ceremony Charlotte with Spirit Dive, and then obviously Mario didn't return, which was a horrible loss on their part in my opinion. If they released Mario again as a rerun, I think they would have made tremendous amounts of money, or at least more. So that's number one. Now number two, I think 1.1 is not horrible. Okay, bro. Why is it so loud outside? Holy shit. Number two is, obviously, we only really got Zora and Vanessa. Okay. Did we have, when did William and, I don't really remember. I might be able to find it. Like, hold on. Let me scroll a bit. Or we could go to, hold on. Let me just go here. Let me open a new tab. I just want to see, because this is a bit interesting. When did William and Mimosa come out? Because I genuinely don't remember. Does that count in this month? Or was that last month? I'm not really, like, genuinely, when was it? Okay, so let's go on media and then just start scrolling, guys. So if we scroll back, like, they did a lot of promotion overall for Half Annie. So yeah, obviously they came out, but when did William and Mimosa come out? So they, okay, it was like April, but they were also a low revenue month too. So it's just, okay, there's something very, like, viewable, is that the units they're releasing are all mono units, and a lot of people are still running mono red, so why the fuck would they summon, right? That's like the main thing. So that's why when they release someone like Zora, it's very good, because obviously he's off mono, and Vanessa, obviously, when she's in the custom pickup, I think she's going to be an amazing pickup if you're trying to run solo Noelle. But what needs to be noted is that solo Noelle is not that good in RTA. Just want to say that right now. Solo Noelle only works in RTA if, sorry, she doesn't work in RTA. She needs to be ran with Spirit Dive or another DPS if you're going to use Noelle in a real-time arena. Just saying that right now, because she needs to be hit, and a lot of times RTA, right, the bots, it's not bots. The bots are going to hit Noelle, but not actual players. So that's something you got to realize. So now 1.1, how bad is this? I think it is honestly pretty bad, okay? But it's really going to depend, because obviously I don't know how much of this, like I don't know how much this counts for the half anniversary. Half Annie started May 30th in the morning, so there was a good 2 days. I would say that overall, I think that for them, half anniversary is probably going to be a failure as of right now. Okay, I think the half anniversary is pretty good. I'm going to save that whole topic for another video. But the fact that it was Spirit Dive, the fact that people do not like Spirit Dive's kit and how he works for fair reasons, the only team you could really use him in right now is in mono green. That is a horrible kit design for a fest unit, especially being a half anniversary unit on global. And global is a it's way bigger than JP. So obviously, like, yes, it doesn't matter if Spirit Dive's strong to people. It just matters if they could have fun with them. And for a lot of people, they can't, which is the big thing. The packs have been really good. Okay, if you guys want to spend, now is definitely the time. But I don't know how many new players they actually got. I'm very interested to see how many new players there actually are in this. I mean, real quick, let me see if my beginner's guide just got more views, because that, I think, is honestly a pretty big showing. Well, a decent showing. Like, if we see for beginner's guide, like, how is that looking? And I mean, I don't really know. I don't think it got too many more views recently. There hasn't been a spike in views, so I don't really think that there was like a big jump, honestly, like at all. I don't know. I don't think they got that many new players, but I mean, we'll have to see more. I think June is going to be the telling month. If it really doesn't go that much higher, then it's, I don't know. I think we might be cooked. The thing is, I've like, after seeing what JP did for their anniversary, I'm very hopeful we're gonna get a lot of that content in August. And there's also the fact that, like, once we leave the mono meta, I think the game's gonna be better for it. I think the mono meta, like, completely killed the game for everyone. I'm not gonna lie, because also because of how they handled the mono meta. But they tried to make all the teams equal, even if Black Oster released in season 6 on JP, and then like mono blue was really being built up in season 9, 10, right? Like, you're releasing something 4 months later, but then they're only as good as something released before, and then they start buffing mono red with real, and then it's like, okay, so now what? You're telling me that mono red, who released 4 months ago, is as good as mono green or mono blue? Makes no sense. So that's the main thing. Obviously, I'm talking about in JP's metrics, but it also refers to global, because we're still in the mono meta, and still will be I think honestly, Nozal and Kohono are the worst seasonals to have released when they did, because it just won't make sense unless, I mean, to be fair, we're gonna get Gray and Finral next month, so it's gonna slowly start to branch out. Also, I don't know what the fuck's happening with Finral, but let's go into that now. JP. So 90K, they made almost as much as in March. I forgot what came out in March, if I'm being honest. Trying to remember, but okay. I think February was like a bit of Mario's money. Like we see Asta with the December revenue, which, you know, that was definitely a spike. I think that was good. But now let's talk about why it only made 90K. Now, already, is this a success to them? Maybe. I don't think JP is meant... we need to actually talk about this. I don't think JP is meant to be some money maker, but also the other problem is they put a lot of money into this anniversary, it seems. They put a lot of time. They put a lot of stuff. And yes, I think a lot of this is going to be able to easily translate over to global, like in terms of the resources. But the amount of promotion, like this is not really something I'm well versed in, but the amount of ads and all that stuff that I was seeing, like that must have costed a good amount of money to actually put out. So was it profitable? Now, one thing I do know is that there is a lot of new players on JP. Okay, that is one big thing. The amount of new players is definitely noticeable. There's at least a good amount, I feel. And I mean, one of the main things why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of Juliuses in PvP. And I mean, obviously now with the Mage's Path, almost everyone does have Julius. So, okay, 90K. Why is it so low though? Because 50K to 90K for anniversary when like April was dead doesn't make sense. Now, May is counting. Let's go over it basically and just talk about this because this is quite a lot of stuff. So let's go over pretty much the full month of May and what happened. So in April 30th, we got the pretty cool update with Wanted, then Black Asta and Mario Rerun. Now they took out story tickets. I think that was the dispatch feature for Worlds, and then obviously the login. So that was like the main things. Now the thing is that they limited you on summoning on Black Asta and Mario like to 200 pulls. If you're free to play, that's it. So the purple tickets honestly is one of the worst systems ever created in a gacha game, if I'm being honest. Limiting you to summon on a fest banner might be one of the stupidest things, unless you even buy crystals. Not even like paid crystals, not even just like normal crystals. It has to be paid crystals. Okay, so double packs, the second portion of it doesn't count, right? Because those are free crystals. Tickets don't count. So that's the worst part about this game. These are with purple tickets. It costs 30K instead of 24K for one rotation, and that's the only thing you could get. So that's the first thing. Now, you get 7 multis at 1200, and then that's it, right? Now, they gave 7 they reset the amount of tickets you could get for Asta and Mario and Noel. So in total, you could get 600. But that's 90K for 3 rotations instead of 72,000. So way worse, right? So that's the first thing. Now, on the 16th, we got a very good update, in my opinion. Okay, but it was a free-to-play one. Now, I think in my opinion, how this was planned is like, okay, we're gonna basically get new players, and then over time it might make us a bit more money. That's like their goal, maybe, because first of all, this event, amazing, just little anniversary event. I want to say that right now, amazing anniversary event. This is something they could easily add to fests, not just like an anniversary event, but just an event in general, because it's so simple. You fight Noel, you get some rewards. That's it. Very simple. Okay, so that was good. And it gave pretty good rewards. Now, this was very nice for new players, but it was new players and returning players only. I don't know how much this ended up helping them, but it seems like people do like this a lot. I mean, basically, you got 100 pulls a day for 20 days. Well, you could still get it, I think. You get 100 pulls a day for 20 days, and then you could choose one multi every single day. So, like, you might not get Zora or something, but you would still be able to get probably an SSR in those 10 pulls, so pretty good. And then we got the login, which was very cool with the cheerleader, and then some missions, which the missions were also pretty good. Now we go to the 23rd, which was the big update, which included Julius Mage's Path, which made the game a lot more free to play, giving people a lot of stuff, but was an amazing booster. All I see now in PvP, because I ended up being more in the lower leagues because I haven't been playing a bit, well, I'm out of town, right? So it's kind of a bit rough. But is Julius. Now, this event was pretty cool, but it's same thing as like the problem on global. There's no challenge part to this. It's just grind. Same thing as usual. And I think, honestly, it makes for a pretty piss poor system, but the rewards are amazing, which is the thing that makes up for it. I definitely think they could have done something really cool with it, and there could have been cutscenes, because they literally made some cutscenes of like Charmy cooking, right? And you don't know helping to cook. So I don't get why we didn't see cutscenes like that. Personally, I think that was very stupid of them to only incorporate the visual novel type of thing, because the visual novel type of thing is nowhere near as cool as cutscenes that they could have easily implemented to even make it feel a bit more fresh. Rewards-wise, amazing, we got the Noel skill page. And then we got Noel. Now, the problem is purple tickets again. The packs were great. Sure, the packs were great. But on JP, the packs getting dupes is not as crazy as getting dupes on Global. Which, by the way, Global didn't get any dupe packs, okay? Unless you're a new player, I think. So the fact that like they're getting the opposite things of each other, like JP, a lot of the packs they're getting, if we got them on Global would make so much more money, and then on Global, a lot of the packs we get would make JP a lot more money too. Besides the like substat pack on JP, that one's amazing. So I really think that sucked. And then obviously here, just more free stuff. So with how much free stuff they're giving, there's no point to people really summoning or paying. And then there's also the fact that like, okay, great, Noel's amazing, but I only need to get one copy because of how many dupes they're giving out. So, like, sure, you might say, oh, wow, this is such a great system, but they're not fucking making money. Do you guys want the game to shut down? I don't really understand it. So, just from a company's perspective and just from a fan's perspective, like, with how much free stuff they're giving, it just isn't good. And then it's purple tickets. Like, what they want you to do is summon, but all you need to do is get one unit. So the purple ticket system is way worse than just giving you unlimited summons, but less dupes, in my opinion. Just for them to make more money. It's so stupid. And then on the 30th, because they didn't release Finral, I think they lost a lot of money here. Well, a lot. A decent amount. Finral and Gray were pretty hyped up. I mean, honestly, I really like Gray. She's pretty fun. I do like her a lot. I don't know, a pretty cool unit, but no Finral. And then that's one big thing. And then level 125 increase, great, okay. But now they need to start adding more stamina packs, and maybe they'd start actually making money. I'm not going to lie. If they did that, low-key would make them more. And that basically makes everything up, okay. And then also they just gave more pulls. Like every 5 ranks, you get 10 pulls. So I don't know. It's just too much free stuff. They basically gave people summon like almost a full pity, well, half a pity on Gray's banner for free. So how is Gray going to make you money if you're literally giving them a fucking free pity? I just don't get it. So yeah, this is why the revenue is like this, mainly in 2 things. 1, purple tickets. 2, the packs are good, sure. And I mean, hey, there was for sure an increase, but it was not as big as an increase as it should have been. Okay, if we look at this, November to December, this was helped out for sure by Global's launch, for sure. But we almost got a triple. And now this was almost double in revenue increase from November to December and then April to May. So I don't know. I definitely think it was kind of rough. April pretty much had nothing, if we're really being real. And May should have been a bit higher. But maybe if June's revenue, I think, is the end all be all for me right now. But yeah, I don't think Global's is too bad, but JP's is a bit rough. Okay, that's the main thing. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. I just wanted to kind of break down JP's and just talk about like everything, all the updates that it got, and why some things are kind of low. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.